3, 2, 1.
Oh, God, my head's killing me.
Again.
Where's the cat that shit in my mouth?
Oh shit! It's already podcast week.
No!
Oh, it's Thursday?
I don't know how Kool and the Gang is still going.
They don't look so good.
They don't.
Are we on a
I haven't
boat?
slept in a week.
I guess. Wow, they are not. They don't have the pep they used to have.
It's dying down a little bit.
They're still keeping the tempo. It's just a lot slower.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost
pretty
like
good.
someone took the song and put it into some sort of audio editing program and then just slowed down the tempo.
It's
Yeah,
no-
but
it's
they're right
not
in front
that.
of us performing.
Yeah, they're right
No.
here.
It's even more weird.
It's live.
Their hands
impressive.
are all bloody from the instruments.
Yeah, it is. Like one of them was playing with a literal bone stump. It is fucked up. Anyways, you're listening to Just Okay Gamers, where this week it's the one after
I don't want to
episode
do this.
200.
I need to sleep.
Oh,
Please stop playing this.
this is really scary.
We're just okay and we play some games. We're just okay gamers.
Get this stopped.
Wow. Oh man, yeah, it's been we've been partying all week.
Non-stop.
Kool
Yep.
and the gang.
Yeah, Kool just went to town. The gang followed suit. Let me tell you.
They finally collapsed over their instruments. So I think
Right.
that this might finally be the end.
Yeah, it has to be. I think
There's
that's
no way.
There's no way that they're
that
gonna
they
play
played
again.
that song again during this
No.
episode.
Let me tell
No
you,
way.
there's no way.
There's no way at all.
Are you sure? How can you be so sure?
I can't be sure.
Look at them.
Yeah,
I
but
think
look
they're
at him.
Dead.
Oh, wait, I see the drummer kind of stirring up. Oh, now they all just got up.
Oh,
Here, where's your gun? Where's
they're
your
like
gun?
my
puppets.
gosh.
They just like lifted themselves up out of nothing.
Don't you have anything better
Yeah,
to
put, them
do?
on, put
Stop.
them on their misery, man. It's like a wounded horse.
They gladly stopped that time. Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to episode 201. 201 of the Just Okay Gamers podcast. My name's Sleepy Gweedo, and I'm here with...
Drowsy Wally.
Oh, what's up, guys? It's partied at Milpool.
Yo, 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 it's exhausted nasty.
Man. So let's just walk them through this week. All right?
It was a long one.
So we immediately stopped recording episode 200, okay?
And kept partying.
Yeah.
Because everybody was still here.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, once we stopped recording, that's when the balloon dropped happened. That's when the foam was released.
Yep.
Yep. The hot dog competition started.
Yep. Kobayashi did not win, strangely enough.
Surprisingly.
Because
think
we
it
did
was-
I think his downfall was eating all the hot dogs.
Yeah.
Before we started.
Before
the
we
competition.
started.
Right. And also, we made it a pretty clear rule that you can't compete by shoving the dogs up your butt, which he was doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He was not happy about that.
Not
Right.
at all.
But hey, if he enters any competitive hot dog shoving up butt contests,
He's in.
yeah, he's in like Flynn, let me tell you. So then we just partied, went nuts. I saw Nasty and Simon kind of shake hands in the corner at one point.
I gave him a little tap on the butt. Like, go learn things, kid. You'll
Right.
get there one day.
Yeah, so it seemed like you guys kind of buried the hatchet.
Yeah. I'm just afraid that he in his later life will bury the hatchet in my head.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, just don't challenge him in any games.
Yeah.
Milpool was just standing in a corner the whole time. It was fucking weird. I mean, just what a weird dude.
Yeah.
I wanted you guys to come hang out with me, but no one ever came.
Yeah, I could tell because he kept going psst, psst, and then like waving at me, like to
Right.
come over.
Yeah.
And I was like partying. I was having a good time. I was about to go stand with Wet Blanket and Milpool.
Wow. Wet blanket Milpool.
Yeah, he literally had a wet blanket around his shoulders.
Yeah, I did. That's-
It was kind of weird.
Yeah, why'd you do? Like, we were all kind of wondering.
What's the blanket for, man?
Yeah,
What
what
are you
is
using
that?
it?
What blanket for?
I don't know. Actually, it smells like pee though. Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Well, that makes it even more gross when you wrung it out into your mouth.
Yeah. Well, it was the only thing that.
I mean, you did
brought
like
me
raise it
comfort.
above your head and like twisted it.
Yeah. And it
I guess
gushed.
it was better than just like laying on it on the ground and sleeping on it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I mean,
I
it
com-
was a party. I can't just go to sleep during a party. you
I
know?
mean, at about hour 4, though, you did. So, on that wet blanket.
right? Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Gweedo knows because he was watching you sleep.
I watched you the whole time.
Yeah. I was fake sleeping. I was actually watching you watching me.
That's
Watch-
uncomfortable then.
My favorite part of
Watchception.
this past week.
Yeah.
So were you awake for the part where he was like debating with himself out loud whether or not to put his penis in your mouth?
Right. I didn't think anyone was heard
Yeah,
me do that. I thought I was alone with that.
I was trying to egg him on subconsciously.
You're like, come on, do it.
Yeah.
Eyes closed. Do it.
Ah, boy.
Yeah, it was a wild party, huh, guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Super
was great.
wild. I'm glad it's over and now we can just get back to normality.
Be normal people again.
Right. I looked at my phone. I had 132 missed calls.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Right.
it's been a full week. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. It's been a
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, I was
Did-
calling you a lot from my corner.
Oh,
Didn't
that's
come
what
over.
it was. Okay. Yeah, now that I'm looking at 128 of these 142 was Milpool.
Oh yeah. What were the other 4?
Your father.
Oh,
Yeah,
wondering
I
why
sent
you
him,
weren't hanging out with him?
Yeah, I sent my dad a text and said, "Can you call Gweedo for me, please?
Oh, okay.
Tell him to come to my corner."
Huh. I should have just gone over there. I don't know.
Yeah, that was kind of mean. But you were busy. I mean, there was all sorts of people around. And they just wanted to like see you and talk to you.
Yeah, I was busy too, so it's fine. I
Yeah.
had stuff going on in the corner.
Libido left pretty quick, which is surprising. I thought he would stick around for a party pretty long.
Yeah,
But didn't he
right.
say that he had a shift?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I was kind of
Makes
hoping
sense.
he'd bring some of those ladies back, but we haven't
Of
seen him
course not.
since.
Yeah.
In
think
fact, it's
he's-
just been the 4 of us in Kool The Gang for the past 6.5 days.
Oh, good God.
I think libido is like losing his mind slowly. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, when we first met him, he just talked about like, banging women and doing his strip club thing. But he's talking to me about like impregnating like thousands of women. And wasn't he running some sort of like
I think he
buffet at
was.
some point as well?
I think you're right. Yeah.
Where the birthed children were feeding
Look,
him
I know
buffet
it
food?
sounds fanciful, but you have to take everything he says at face value because it's all true.
Yeah. Okay.
I've seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's all true. Like, I'll vouch for it. The one we kind of have to worry about is like Dr. Plunkett and whatnot, but he's a whole other story.
Oh yeah.
He
Oh
is.
shit, he's still
Oh,
in the
is he in the
closet.
closet?
Oh fuck.
Oh, he's dead. You better check on him.
Nah, we'll just leave him in there.
Close the
He's
door.
dead.
Yeah, he's got to be dead.
He never came out.
Well, that was our weeks. Right? We don't really have to. I mean, we could.
I mean, we fit some streaming in there too.
Oh yeah,
In
we
between,
did. We
but-
did fit streaming in there. I guess we could talk about our streaming activities.
It's been fun.
It's been fun.
Gweeds, did you stream some League this week?
What did I stream? I did. I streamed Drunk League on Saturday.
On Saturday?
Yeah. Because I went to a bachelor party and then I left early once I found out we weren't going to a strip club.
Nice.
Yeah. And then played a few games, lost every one of them. Streamed again on Monday for my normal stream day. Played some League, several games. Lost all those too, I'm pretty sure. Might have won the last one, but I'm not positive. So now
Sounds riveting.
I have like a reverse curse now because now I need you to win almost.
Yeah, like because we won all of our
that's so
games that we
weird.
played together,
Yeah.
and
That reversed
Yeah.
the curse.
yeah, because now I like am having troubles losing games. So
Oh man, it's like Bizarro World.
I think I just like took Gweedo's success from him last time that we all played.
Could be.
I had fun streaming with Megan, that adventure game. Everybody helping me out. That was fun.
Nice.
Everybody showed up
Abduction.
too. Abduction.
Yeah. It looks really cool. I wasn't able to watch the whole thing, but it
That's cool. I saw
seems
you
like
stop
a
by though.
cool game.
It takes a bit of coercing to get these guys to come to our video game streams.
No. Not too much.
A little bit of coercing.
Oh, well, a little bit.
Maybe we just need to remind them that we stream during the week.
We do.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
And sometimes other days too.
Yeah, I streamed on Sunday this week.
Yeah, that's right. Nasty played
Your threes.
Yeah, we were doing a little bit of threes with some of the guys from the community.
Shout
at
out to
this.
West and who?
Fruity Dinosaur.
Okay.
Look
All
at
of
this,
them are
you
from
fucks.
Wisconsin.
You get
5 days.
fucking 5 days of streaming from us.
All right.
All individual
Maybe-
streams.
Maybe don't call them fucks.
No, they're fucks. Look, all it takes is one. Just you don't even have to watch. Maybe just load it up in your browser.
Leave it on in the background.
Definitely follow, even if you don't plan to watch. Just follow the stream for
Makes
heaven's
us look better, feel
heaven's
better.
sakes. Yeah, it does make us feel a lot better if we see a few follows come in. Yeah, streaming, it's great. The people that do show up, I have a grand old time with them.
It was great.
Yeah.
I feel like League is hard to stream because it like takes so much of my attention.
It
A
does
lot of
take
focus.
a lot of focus. Yeah. I was just well, the Saturday one I was just drunk, so I didn't give a shit.
0 fucks given.
Yeah, and then I started to do the drunk kind of just getting sleepy
Fuck it.
drunk where I just want to go to bed.
Yeah.
And I'm just playing for the hell of it, you know?
Yep. You're just
I,
ready for bed.
Right.
I will say that Siege is a lot of fun to stream with, and I think you get away with a lot more with an FPS, especially in between those short rounds. You can talk to people and stuff.
Yeah.
But I bought from Humble Bundle. I bought Monster Cat license, so hopefully when I do Rainbow
right.
Six, I can have music playing,
Yeah, they
Nice.
have that streaming bundle.
which I forgot to
that
tell you
might
guys.
still be on sale.
I bought it and I synced it to our channel, so all of you can use it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what is
So,
it? I don't even know what it is.
It's license-free music you can play in the background without getting blacked out.
Oh.
And it's good shit. It's like good background music.
But not as
Nice.
good as Kool in the Game!
No, they're just. Oh wow.
Oh, that's just
Wow.
raw.
They're
really
just like
mustered it up.
reanimated in front of our eyes. That was weird.
Oh, a gust of wind just hit him, and the smell.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
Come on,
covered
guys,
in
tell it.
fecal matter.
Pick it up, guys. This is a live episode.
I don't think they're going to do
It's
it.
not happening.
Right. They can only make it through like the first 3 bars of the song and then they stop.
Don't they have families that they need to go home to?
that's
You would think so.
No, because it's Kool and the gang. Like the whole gang's there.
Oh, that's right.
They are a family.
Oh,
You know what else you did this week, Gweedo?
Please tell me, the secretary.
You set up a good old merch store.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about the merch store. Burying the lead. Where I found the time to do that during all this partying.
Well, that's probably why you forgot, because you were just busy partying the whole time.
Right. Just Okay Gamers has a merch shop. You can get our little logo on a shirt or a mug or an iPhone case or a sweatshirt. All a variety of colors too. Some of them look pretty good. If it was me, I'd probably go with the black. Just the classic black.
I'm going with the teal, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, that bright blue color.
that looks nice. I think the teal looks pretty nice.
Yeah. I'm
And I
going with
think
the bro tank for sure.
Some of the dark, I don't know if there's a dark green on one of the products, but I thought it meshed well with our logo. Anyways, if you want to get one of those items, you can go to shop.justokgamers.com. That's as easy as it gets, people.
Yeah.
And we're gonna.
That's for all the people that missed out on all the hoodie sales that we had. You know,
Several people.
Yeah, that's right.
Now we don't need to get a number of people to get it. You guys can just go there and get it whenever you want.
And we're gonna be adding new designs. We're gonna keep it updated. So,
Yeah, I think
keep checking it. If you want something now, go for it. But there's gonna be new stuff up there eventually.
Every few weeks we'll add a new meme type shirt.
Yeah.
Or something, I think, someone had a good idea for something that related to the podcast, because it's a lot of, I'm gonna say it's a lot of people pitching ideas from Discord.
Yep.
But that's our most vocal audience, so.
If you guys aren't on Discord, come join us. Otherwise, if you got an idea, you can send us an email as well, justokgamers@gmail.com.
Right. Oh, I think a bit of a bit shirt would probably be one of the best ones.
Yeah, I don't know how. I was trying to think this week how to turn that into graphic though.
Right.
I think that's going to be the hardest part.
Yeah. We'll figure something out.
Let's brainstorm it
right now.
Let's work it out. Yeah, let's work it out right now.
Okay, bits. Like 2 bits.
Bit of a bit. Right.
So like
right.
2 quarters.
2-bit thug. Oh, okay.
2 quarters.
See, I was thinking
50 cent.
Okay.
Like a fat
Nickelback
kid and birthday
another
cake.
band with change.
Yeah.
Go back, Chad Kroger.
Chad Kroger, Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger. Chad Kroger married Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Haunts children in their dreams. Children, little kids sleeping.
Little kids.
Little kids wet the bed.
Wet the bed.
Milpool's wet blanket.
Wet blanket. We got it.
Soaked blanket.
Okay. A bit of a bit with Milpool's wet blanket. We made it.
Yep.
There we go.
All
Okay,
right.
so you guys can check out on the store for it's really just going to be a picture of a piss-soaked blanket on a t-shirt.
Right. And we'll pee on the merch before you.
Oh yeah, totally. They all come pre-peed.
Alrighty. So yeah, shop.justokgamers.com is where you can find some of that stuff. What do you guys think? Should we hop into general gaming?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I'll do it right now.
Gweedo. Segway. Gweedo. Voicemoyle. Gweedo. Meme. Gweedo. Milpool.
Is that new? I can't even tell anymore.
Yeah,
I can't
they all
tell.
are
So many segues.
right. They're all like running together.
That is a new one. Snuggle Boots. He sends us one every week.
One a week? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Right. Good old Snigs. Let's see. What do we got? Mass Effect Andromeda. That's what everybody's talking about these days. Huh?
Yeah.
Who wants to play a little Mass Effect Andromeda?
This guy.
Not me. Not with those animations. No, thank you.
I'm used to it. BioWare hasn't done anything good with animations.
Yeah.
The last Mass Effects were all fun.
It's all right.
It's been poor.
It looked a little. I think they just had better visual acuity. I have plenty of gifs of Shepard's head spinning like he was possessed in my repertoire to know that they had some quirks in them still.
Yeah,
Although it should be noted that I don't know if people actually know this, but Andromeda was made by the B team.
Well, yeah, because
Really?
everyone left BioWare.
Well,
right?
the A team's working on a secret project. Like the Inquisition team's working on something right now, but they're not saying what it is.
Huh. Did anyone else besides Wally buy Mass Effect Andromeda? Let's start there.
No.
No.
I've never been
Honestly,
a big Mass Effect
it
person.
looks fine. My interest is like kind of 50-50 right now, if I want to play it or not. So if it goes on sale in the future, I'll pick it up.
I haven't
it
missed
looks-
a BioWare game.
It looks fine. from what I've seen.
I couldn't. Someone would have to pay me to give a shit about this game.
Have you played
It's not your kind of game.
any of the Mass
dude.
Effect games?
Yeah. I've played 1 and 2. I never touched 3, and I made it like halfway through them.
I can't believe you even tried.
I don't know. Everybody likes it.
Yeah, that's compelled you before. I mean,
It has. I mean, that's pretty much every game.
I don't know. It's not your kind of game at all. I'm just really impressed that you tried.
Well, those games, Mass Effect 1 came out, what, a decade ago?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, at least.
So that was even before League. But, yeah.
I like Western RPGs. I mean, it is what it is.
If I did give a shit about this game and I was going into it, fresh, like, oh, Mass Effect 3, I heard about this, and then I looked at some of the reactions, I'd be like, holy cow, this is a pile of shit. I'm not gonna buy this game.
There's been a lot of backlash. It's definitely worth talking about. I think BioWare made a statement, or at least said like, hey, don't worry, we're going to be supporting this game a lot and are even going to look at fixing the animations.
It's not good, but it's not half as bad as it's being construed out to be.
No, it's just, there's a lot of GIFs.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, and a lot of people who are complaining, I try to drill down into what they play and what they like from comments and web forums, something awful and that kind of a thing. And a lot of the guys complaining are people who aren't people like me. It's like they either didn't play Dragon Age or they hated Dragon Age, or they didn't play the original Mass Effects, but they hear that Mass Effect's a huge thing now, so they thought they'd give it a try, and they're blown away by the sheer fact that BioWare is continuing to do what they've always done and neglect the finer points of character aesthetic. Mass Effect looked pretty good, 2 and 3, and Inquisition looked good, but the animation component was still fairly spotty.
Yeah. But still, it's not getting great reviews. Like it's
it's
sixes
above
and
average.
sevens from what I've seen. Yeah,
It's a solid 6 or 7.
Sure.
That's good. I think like a lot of reviewers don't play to the scale, when they're reviewing games. Like,
Right.
A 7 doesn't mean that it's not a good game,
Right.
No, but I've heard things like the story isn't that great, and that's a big part of Mass Effect. And if
True,
the story
right.
isn't great, then I don't really want to play Mass Effect, because I don't play Mass Effect for the combat.
Neither do I.
And that was like one of my gripes leading up to this game was all the trailers and what they were showing off at E3 was all combat stuff. And I was like, I don't care about this.
It's clear that this iteration of Mass Effect and the team that developed it were focusing more on the extracurricular particulars, like what you said, the outdoorsy combat shit. And that's not what drives me either. And the fact that they changed the engine to be more combat oriented and less about the character interactions and the story nearly turned me off. But at the end of the day, it's still Mass Effect, so I'm enjoying it, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's in the spirit of its predecessors. It's a different kind of game. And
Well, it's different characters and a different story as well.
oh, sure. But I mean, it's in line with your concerns, though.
So if you cared about Shepard and that whole universe, like I think all those characters are gone, right? It's just a whole new cast of characters.
A whole new cast of characters, and they are character heavy, but it's not the kind of Mass Effect that you were just talking about. I think, and I'm kind of allowing that to not detract me. But it is your concerns are valid. It's not the Mass Effect that you would want to play or that I would prefer, but it's still fun. But it's definitely not a driving factor anymore. It's more about the combat and the outdoor elements.
The things that I read on it were like commenting mostly on, like, if you repackaged it and sold it again in the past in like 2007 or 8, people would just be like, wow, this game looks very pretty.
This
But
is
it
a solid
doesn't-
Xbox 360 game.
Yeah. It doesn't improve upon any of the mechanics or anything.
You know what's sad, though, is like the exploration part and some of the graphics of the set design are stunning. like the exterior elements of the planets you visit, traveling through space and searching the stars, and it's just jaw dropping. And like the Solarians look amazing, the Krogans look amazing, and the humans look like fucking Play-Doh. It's just mind boggling how they drop the ball on exact elements. It's not like it's shit throughout. It's like, this is really great, and then all of a sudden you turn and there's a giant pile of shit there. And you have to somehow pretend that it's not there because everything else had so much polish on it. It's a little jarring.
Yeah. Would it, if I were to say that Mass Effect is like becoming the battlefield of Western RPGs, is that fair?
Man.
I don't know. What do you think, Mil?
I don't think it's quite there yet.
I mean,
No.
well, yeah, Battlefield has another 10 titles
Give
under
it,
its name.
yeah. Give it a few more iterations.
But it's following that
maybe.
track, isn't it?
I
Of
don't
just
think
not-
this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge IP that will sell well, like regardless of what they put out. I think.
Keep in mind,
in
it's
that
been-
regard, you're right.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
I
been
think
5 years.
maybe I'm wrong, but didn't they kind of
Been
wrap the
5
story
years
up?
since 3?
And they said that they were kind of done after
Close.
3, and they weren't going to make another one. Even maybe I'm getting that wrong.
No, I think they said they didn't want to make it in the same vein.
Okay.
Yeah, March 6, 2012, Mass Effect 3.
Wow.
So, I mean, I think spiritually it's in line with your question.
Yeah, I was more
But-
speaking towards it not evolving. It's a reskinned version of the game with a new story, right?
Let me say that this would have been a redemptive moment for that. If the game was fantastic, I don't think anybody would have asked that question, even though they would have rolled their eyes and chuckled a little. Like, oh, Mass Effect's back. But the fact that this is so mundane in certain areas and it's not polished or half a decade of work, I think they may have just put a huge blemish on the franchise.
I mean, the best part of Mass Effect for me was always, and I think for most people, was the story and the character choice and the dialogue trees. Like, that's really where they kind of innovated. So I'm fine with them making another Mass Effect because I like that type of game. You know, like a story-driven game where I have dialogue options is great. But if they don't do well at that part of the game, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
And it seems like there's a lot of dialogue in there. There's a lot of story, but I've heard that the story maybe isn't great. So
It's thick, dude.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, from what I was reading today, it sounds like that's kind of why the animations had troubles, was because there's so much story that there was too much work for them to do, and they fell behind with creating, like, you know, better animations
Yeah.
for character interactions.
Yeah, they mentioned that was like the lead designer on Twitter, I think.
Yeah, I was reading about, like, an animation director talking on Twitter about how they create these procedural animations, which are the baseline for every character interaction, and then they build on those by hand. But if they don't have time to build on them by hand, then it just defaults back to, like, the procedurally generated character interaction animation, and those maybe don't look so great all the time.
Okay.
Anyways, this is all really boring.
It probably, yeah, you know,
I don't think it's that boring. I mean, I don't play the games, and I'm interested with the topic.
Okay. I mean,
Nasty, how you doing, Nasty?
Doing great.
You're just nursing that hangover from this past week.
Yep. Just trying to stay alive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Speaking of staying alive, you know what's thriving?
Oh, God.
The Nintendo Switch.
Oh, yeah?
People
You don't
are
say.
eating it up.
Wait, they're eating? Their
Yeah, I
Switches?
know. It's really an epidemic going on. People are
They
eating
probably
their
shouldn't do
Switches.
that.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, the cartridges taste really bad, apparently. So.
Holy shit, I just had a great 5-second video idea.
Do you want to tell us?
Yeah, nah.
Okay.
So, kid does a bad thing. Dad says, "Hey, son, go out and cut me a Switch." And then he comes back with a Nintendo Switch. And he's like, huh?
It's not bad. It's not
Yeah.
bad.
And then the dad beats him with it.
Yeah. Like until the kid bleeds.
Hmm. I'm talking like eye popping out of a socket and stuff.
Yeah, and it's like uncomfortably long beating
Right.
too. Like the
Maybe
punchline's
more than
gone.
5 seconds at that
Yeah.
point. With the beating.
Nintendo is projecting some pretty massive sales. Some say that it will outsell the Wii.
Which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when it has, 3 games out for it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was like the Wii as well. I mean, like when the Wii first came out, it had the games that came with it, Wii Sports, and that was pretty much it.
Pretty much.
And maybe like a Mario game.
Yeah. I don't remember what launched
Excite Trucks.
Oh, that was a big one.
I played a lot of Excite Trucks on the Wii.
Did you really?
Yep. It
Is
came
that
with the console, and my buddy Louie bought it. And
Is that like Excite Bike?
yeah, but it's trucks.
Oh, okay.
So we just race trucks around like monster trucks.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you think that this might be the case? We're going to see a Wii or a Switch in every home?
Eh.
I don't know. I think that the Wii was so much of a game changer in like comparison to the Switch. You know, like the motion controllers and all that kind of stuff that came with the Wii that was so new compared to just the same thing but smaller and now handheld.
Yeah, it's portable.
Yeah.
That's the novelty, is it's portable.
Right.
We had the novelty of getting up off the sofa and swinging your arms around like an idiot.
Right. I think that the one thing that you got to kind of take into account as well is that the Switch kind of bites into the 3DS territory with the handhelds as well. So if you got somebody that's like contemplating whether they want to buy a 3DS or whether they want to buy a Switch and they want to spend just a little bit more money, obviously they're going to go with the Switch because you get both the portability and you get the better games and you get the better setup for the house as well.
Yeah. But either way, your money's going to Nintendo.
Right. That is very true.
Did you say between a Wii U and a Switch?
No,
3DS.
3DS and a Switch.
Okay, sorry, I zoned out for a second. Yeah, I don't see. I don't know. I don't get it, dude.
No,
I don't
there's a
get
lot
the
of people
Switch.
that have it. There's also a lot of people streaming on it too.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what I think about this? This is more a Zelda talk, but I've been playing Breath of the Wild, and I made it like halfway through, which is I put in a good 15 hours or more. So that's a good to experience the game, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
That's like a game review.
I don't know the whole story, but I assume that
Princess Zelda has a kingdom. There's Ganon, Calamity Ganon. You have to kill Ganon.
Yeah, I assume that I
Wrong.
eventually
You have to fuck
succeed.
Ganon.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
It's a
I'm gonna
romance
keep playing
game.
it now. Yeah, I got
Is it to a dating
a
sim?
dating simulator.
You have to win Ganon over.
Yeah. What do you think about people that talk at the library? And then there's
Like,
three.
dislike,
Yeah.
indifferent.
There's 3 responses of like, oh man, they're such rude people. Oh, I talk at the library all the time. I'm indifferent to this whole thing. Why are we talking about libraries?
Yeah, change topic.
But yeah, the Breath of the Wild. This is just me speaking, but I feel like it's a good game, but I feel like it's overhyped, and a lot of people overhype it to make an excuse for why they bought the Switch.
Yeah, like
Well, of
this
course
game
it
is so good and that's why I bought this console for it.
Right, like I bought the Switch. I played Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is the greatest game because I played it on my brand new Switch.
Everybody's
Right.
hiding behind that game as a justification for getting the system right now.
But it's not that good of a game. I mean, it's fun. It's fun. It's a good game. I'll give it that. It's good, but it's definitely not a fucking perfect game.
I admire your one-man crusade against the tide.
I don't
That
think
is
I've
the pod.
ever heard you say one nice thing about that game.
Well, you said
In all your streams.
This is what he does. He goes, "This is a great game, I guess."
Yeah, but.
and then like the shit flows.
It fucking sucks, and everyone else is an idiot.
Oh, the highlight of my stream for you was when you spent like 20 minutes just cooking shit.
Right.
And Sniggles
It's
like giving you like
frustrating.
recipe advice.
And it's just not interesting. And you get like the whole mechanic of that. There's mechanics for everything, and they're all poorly made. Or just like, I guess some people could like get into doing it that way, but it like takes you out of the game and makes you stop playing the game. To play, I say that with quotation marks, this fucking cooking mini game. Which is
Yeah,
bullshit.
but I like that kind of cooking minigame shit.
No, yeah,
But
you'll
that's
like
just
it
me.
for the first fucking 2 times you do it, but then when you have to cook like 20 dishes to fight a boss, you're going to hate it.
Yeah, and then you die and then have to go do another 20.
Yeah.
But
I
there
mean,
are-
I'm
there
going
are
to say
good
10 out of
parts to it.
10, perfect game.
I had fun with the puzzles. I had fun with the boss fights.
So the parts of the game that are emphasized,
Yeah,
not the in-between shit.
combat, not so much. I don't much care for the combat.
Fair enough.
It's just super spammy, and then your weapon breaks.
And just like spinning in circles, hitting whatever you can.
And then you complete these quests. All right, you complete these fucking missions and take out these giant bosses to get them on your side, and they give you this legendary weapon. Like, here's a fucking trident. Our warriors
Then it breaks.
passed down throughout generations. You fight 2 of the low level dudes, and it's broken. And then you have to spend a bunch of materials to get it fixed.
And then it breaks right away.
Yeah, so you're
I
just
don't
better
know-
off using the shitty rusty sword that you picked up over this fucking trident. You hit him like 4 more times with the rusty sword than with the trident, but you know, who cares? It breaks, you get a new fucking rusty sword. The game's shit.
Yeah. It's a lot of these things seem like could be fixed with mods if this was on PC. Like if Skyrim had probably similar issues, right? I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but a lot of that shit is like easily modded out, like quick cooking or something. Quick cooking mod.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot of things that very simple changes would make it much more enjoyable, in my opinion. But I understand there's some people that enjoy swapping their weapons out mid-fight to, have it just break again. To those people, I say, you're
Go
dumb.
fuck yourself. Where's the fun in that? Like, honestly.
It's agonizing. It's an upkeep mini game for your equipment.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of similar sentiment to what you're saying. As the game has been out for longer and longer, people are tiring of the systems and the
Right.
monotony of having
I got
to
to
do
a
these
point
things.
in the game where I'm like, I don't want to go run around picking up ingredients. I don't want to collect these fucking seeds. I don't want to go to any more shrines. I don't want any more spirit orbs. Just show me the content that progresses the story, and let's get this fucking over with.
Oh god, that's like the wrong attitude too to like have for that kind of a game.
Yeah.
Like, how do I finish this now?
Yeah. Breath of the Wild. But,
so are you done with it? Or are you
uh,
gonna see it through?
I kind of picked it up the other day and putzed around, but then it's like I have to like laser focus in on getting to the points where I need to go. Otherwise, I'll see a shrine and I'll have to go to it.
Do you feel compelled to do it out of obligation? Like, this is what I have to do because this is what the game's telling me?
Yeah,
Like,
well, that's just any open world game is like
is that why you hate open world games? Like, you feel like, oh god, there's that thing over there. Well,
it's content that I'm not experiencing the game that I paid for is what I probably subconsciously think. But it's Yeah, it's just
So if I don't want to do this, but I have to do this to get my money's worth. Ergo, I hate this game.
I think that's part of it. I don't think that's the whole thing.
No, it's interesting to follow that line of logic because I know we all know that you hate open world games, but it's interesting to see you play an open world game so we can kind of like have an autopsy of why.
Right. And I really have a hard time paying attention and following the correct path to take in open world games. So I have to make lists for myself while I do it, like in my head.
Make sure I go get that, and then I'll come back over here and
I
get
have to
this.
be like,
and
okay,
then-
I'm in this shrine. After the shrine, I have enough orbs to go get a heart thing. So I'll go get the heart thing, and then I have to collect just 2 more seeds, and then I'll be able to get an inventory slot. And along the way, while I'm collecting the seeds, I got to make sure I find the mushrooms that I need to cook stuff. And then once I turn the seeds in for the inventory slot, then I'll go and cook all the stuff with the mushrooms.
And then
And
you
this
run
is-
across
this is
something
just
else
me-
along the way.
Yeah, this is just me in the shrine. This is me planning while I'm trying to figure out a puzzle. And it's just the way I play these fucking open world games. Instead of a game where I'm just like, set enemy in front of me, kill enemy, progress, move on. You may move in 10 feet to your right or your left, but please move in a straight line. That's how I like it.
You know what's weird is like I don't know what the trigger is because I can't play GTA 5. I don't have a lot of, maybe it could be tone or content, but I love Skyrim. So open world's a very flexible thing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love open world games. I don't understand the need for. I mean, I don't know. That's what I want in my games. Is like freedom to do whatever I want, I guess.
I mean, I see the.
I like story-driven games too, but I really appreciate like Grand Theft Auto. And games
I think
like
some
that.
of the best open world games have a great story, though.
Yeah, and that I feel like I'm missing out on it by not experiencing it, you know? But I just can't. I have to. That's the one thing, like I want to complete Zelda because I want to fight these have these really cool boss fights and then go into the castle and save the princess. I want to do that. It's just all the fucking shit in the way that I got to do before I get there. And I can't
okay,
focus
but-
long enough to do that shit.
I know, but
Or I get
the
wore
way you're
out.
approaching it though is like you're like, oh god, another thing that I have to do. Whereas a lot of other people are like, oh cool, more of this side stuff that's cool. I can't wait to do that. I can wait for this other stuff and do that later. So it's like you want to experience the joy of the open world thing, but you don't like doing side shit a lot that gets in the way of finishing it.
Right. Yeah, I know I don't have to do this. I don't have to do it, but I have to do it.
Oh, okay.
If something's there on my screen, I have to do it.
It's the completionist in you,
Probably, but I never complete.
and that's why
I end
you
up
like
getting burnt out and just shut the game off and never play
And that's
it
why
again.
you like stories on rails, though,
Yeah, that's why
because
you
it
like the rail
forces
shit.
you to complete it.
Right, exactly.
But
It just it feeds me that line of Kobayashi hot dogs right down my gullet instead
And
of
out your
making me
butt.
look around the house to find the next hot dog.
I think I'm with Milpool. I think Milpool, what were you going to say?
I mean, well, no, I agree with Gweedo. Like, I need to do all the side stuff, and I get burnt out. Like Skyrim, I never finished
Okay.
because I got burnt out. But it was still a worthwhile experience. Like, I still got my money's worth, even though I didn't see the story through. I saw a lot of story content, regardless. And like Fallout 4 is another game that I didn't finish, but there was still a lot of content there, and I can still go back to those games, I guess, and like
But do
finish
you?
them. No.
Yeah.
Still have never finished Skyrim.
Right.
I've played just Skyrim 3 times.
The Witcher was a prime example of a game that I really enjoyed and really
Which
had
is
a good
great.
time with, but I can't go back to it now. Like
Witcher would be a nightmare for you if you feel you have to do everything.
yeah, and that's probably why I put like 35 hours in it and made it to the second area.
I wish. Go
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, you go first.
Okay. I was gonna say I wish I had like. Do you remember when we were kids and you only had like maybe one game console and like 2 or 3 games maybe, and you'd maybe rent a game at a time, and
absolutely.
you just like you play the shit out of that one game for
You
a
milked
week
that
or
fucker.
yeah. I mean, I wish it was kind of that scenario with these games that we're talking about.
Well, you
And
know
I
what took
could-
the place of those games? FPS games, competitive, in my opinion.
Yeah, and we're adults now, and we have the purchasing power, and there's like a million more games available.
Oh, we weren't locked into that one game because that's what mom got us, right? Yeah,
Right.
I understand that too.
I feel like streaming also helps with that a little bit.
Yeah, it
'cause
does. I
you're
wouldn't
like
have made it as
locked into playing one game.
I
and
wouldn't have made it
trying
as
to finish
far
it.
in Zelda if without the stream. So
Yeah.
like that was a huge help. And maybe I'll just approach it like that. Like next open world game, I'll
Just do it for the stream, bro.
just do it for the stream. Just do it for the stream, bro. I can't think of the last open world game that I completed. Like truly.
I don't
open
think
world.
there's any that I've ever completed that are open world.
Fallout 3, maybe? I beat that.
Did you
Fallout
finish
4.
New Vegas?
Borderlands. No, I never
Oh,
finished New
Borderlands.
Vegas. Borderlands
I love-
2.
I
I
love New
finished
Vegas.
pre-sequel too. So yeah, I finished a few of them. Okay. What?
okay.
You got anything else
No,
to say?
No, I think we should talk. I want to keep talking about it later, but there's a lot to kind of unpack from our game preferences. We should maybe come back to it later.
Yeah, we should have a psychiatrist on the couch kind of bit segment where we each like talk about our rants and raves about various game genres.
And what we like about them and how we got to that point.
Right, or
It's
what we
just-
dislike, or how we want to like it but we don't, and
Yeah.
where our hang-ups are. What's our baggage? What's our gaming baggage?
Yeah. I like it. Maybe we can start with that next week.
Oh, next week already?
I got plenty of gaming baggage.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we can start with that in a month. Or 2.
Anyway, you guys see all these For Honor microtransactions?
No,
No,
I've
because
seen
I
the
don't.
controversy,
have
but
it.
I don't know much about it.
Oh.
I thought that you guys might know something about it.
Yeah, it's on the
Oh,
docket.
oh.
For Honor
remember. No,
microtransactions?
no, I know,
Okay,
I know,
here's
I
what
know.
I know.
The developer, right? The developer comment.
Well, yeah, the line I saw from people complaining was that like it would take $750 something and like 2.5 years to unlock all the microtransaction content in the game, or all the content in the game. And the developers said, correct me if I'm wrong, like you were never meant to get all the content.
Yeah, bingo, bango, right there. You're not meant to unlock everything in the game that we made for you to unlock. It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude? Like every completionist just like took a massive shit in that one moment.
Well, yeah, I mean, League has faced very similar criticisms with the amount of IP it takes to unlock like just runes and masteries.
Right.
You know, never
It's
mind
a little bit
skins.
different though, because For Honor, all of these are cosmetic items. You know, League is runes and champions,
Yep.
which are pretty pivotal to the game.
Right.
But
Like, you're not going to. Well, I mean, you could unlock all the skins in League
I
too,
don't-
but
I'm
it's
sorry,
not a
I-
pivotal part.
I cannot justify somebody saying you are incapable of getting everything in the game.
no,
I
he
think
didn't
that's
say.
not- I think
well,
you're not-
he didn't.
Well,
You didn't say
we're
that.
walking down a path of
You can get it all.
rationality
You
here.
just
Yeah,
need
you
like
just pay for it.
$1,000.
Well, yeah, I know, but I don't like the rationale of that. I just think that's a cop out, and it's
I don't know. Part of me likes knowing that there's that much content.
I don't mind there being that much content. I just don't like a developer rationalizing you being able to get it in time by saying we never designed it for you to be able to get it all.
Well, he's just
Right.
being honest. We never
I know
designed
it's
it
being honest, but
for
it's
you.
dumb.
But why? That's just the
I
model.
don't want to. I don't want to
That's
see
Siege
everyone.
for you.
It's like Lucy with the fucking football with the gamers playing the game. I don't know. It just feels like a really harsh thing to say. I don't know. Never mind.
It's harsh,
Apparently,
but, I mean,
apparently,
But
Thanks
apparently
for
I'm in
him
the
to being
minority.
honest.
Never mind.
I don't want to see everyone wearing the same armor that everyone thinks is the best. Like, You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see everyone looking the same, I guess, in a game.
nobody
So
would-
it's
well,
fine that there's that much content.
If there was clearly one awesome piece of armor, everyone would maybe looking like that. But if all the armor was great and people have subjective opinions of what they like, by just the sheer randomness of diversity and preference, not everyone would look alike though either.
Like, why are people even calculating like how much it would take to unlock everything? Like, why do you want
Autism.
everything?
Completionists.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm playing a game like For Honor, I'm picking 2 or 3 of the heroes that I'm good at, and those are going to be my mains probably, and those are the ones that I want to buff up. And then once I get them buffed, maybe I'll switch to another 2 or 3, and then I'll have another reason to play the game, is to unlock more cool stuff for them. I think that the people going nuts about this, well, I don't like microtransactions for a game that you pay for. I don't see a huge deal about it, you know? It's a lot of money, it's a lot of time, but whatever, it's their design. If you don't like it, don't buy the game. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just an asshole, but I've like usually sided with the developers on this kind of issue. I mean, more content I'm fine with, and microtransactions I'm generally fine with. I've heard people complain about like Overwatch, and they don't like the randomness of the loot boxes, but I think that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's just a mechanic to get people coming back and playing the game more.
Right.
And
Yeah, I'm
you're
cool with
getting, I mean, they don't need to give you skins or anything like that, but you're getting free skins, I guess. And you may not get the one that you want, but like, who cares? It's just a skin.
Well, it's
in the first
gambling
place.
effectively. And if we have a problem with gambling, then we have a larger problem with society in general.
Yeah. Well, okay. There you have it. For Honor. Who cares? I'm so cold. on
Are
that
you
game,
still
Honor.
playing it? Is
No,
anyone
I'm not.
play?
Well, fuck
does
that
anyone
game, man.
play For Honor here?
No,
No,
no.
Why
or
are we
I
even talking
regret
about
that purchase? Because everybody got upset. Everybody got
Hey, man,
upset.
I just
You mean
saw a
the-
headline, so I posted it.
All I know is that developer quote stuck out at me. That's why I remembered it.
Yeah, $750 for a game that you purchased to get extra content is kind of sucks. I'll just put that there.
Not just extra to get everything. All the
right for a game that you paid full price for.
Exactly. And when someone says, well, you know what? I'll just earn it. And the developer says, well, you know, you weren't supposed to get it all anyway. I'm sorry. That's fucking stupid. And it reinforces the badness of what you just said. I think it's a fundamentally shitty thing to say, even if it is true, quote unquote.
But isn't it just, it's cosmetic stuff, isn't it? It's all cosmetic stuff.
I guess. It's a principle thing for me, I guess.
It's the same. Like it's the same as Siege. You're fucking belle of the ball. It's just no one has said it about that game.
Sure. Although there's only 4 elite skins though.
Yeah, but
If I
there's
wanted-
all
if
the
I
weapon
wanted-
skins. There's all the
Yeah, but
fucking
there's-
tags and shit.
I guess. I don't
yeah,
know.
whatever.
I
I,
want
mean,
the-
it's the same for For Honor. There's like,
But I
little
want the elite
sword
skins,
and shit. Okay, so
There's only a handful of them.
It only applies to games that you play. It's not a big
Yep.
deal.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
Also, the developer didn't say it, so
Yeah, but he very well could.
he could, but he didn't.
Wouldn't you
The
give him
wizard
more
hasn't shown-
respect? Like,
the
Wally,
wizard
you're a
hasn't shown
chump.
himself.
Wally, you're a dumb idiot. You're doing exactly what I want you to do. You're spending extra
Fine.
money on this full price game that I made.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can even earn those skins. Though you have to buy those skins, the ones that I'm talking about. There is no way to earn those skins.
Is that different though?
I have no
Does
idea.
that make it better? in your
Yeah,
mind?
but I have the ability to get all those skins that I want relatively affordable because there's only like 4 or 5 of them. I already have half. I'm out maybe $20 as opposed to $750 for literally everything.
Yeah.
It's a principle thing. When you get into principle things, then sure, it's dumb.
It's dumb. It's all dumb.
It's all dumb.
If you like a
Gaming's
game,
dumb.
you
I
like
quit.
it. If you don't like a game, then you don't like it.
I'm not playing any more games.
Are you not
Games are
playing any
dumb.
more
I hate games.
Yeah, I'm done with games.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna probably take a baking.
Solid.
I buy flour.
Yeah.
Baking?
Yeah, baking. Become a cake baker. What do you think of that? Huh?
That's
Sounds like a great idea.
virtuous goal.
I create my cosmetics, all right? I don't fucking purchase them.
Well, you have to buy the baking supplies.
Yeah, but those supplies will allow me to create the cosmetics.
Yeah.
If For Honor
Okay.
created an
Are you
editor
gonna?
that I could buy for $40, and I could create my own cool skins, then I'd do that. What do you think of that? I'm a baker.
Are you talking about cakes now or skins for Honor?
I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, but I'm going to get loud and I'm going to get mad.
Oh God!
All right. What do you think? Should we just wrap her up?
Sure.
Let's stick
Let's
to
do
a
it.
hard hour, dude.
Let's
This is the
wrap
last
it
time
up.
we've done that.
We haven't
It's been a while.
in a long time.
Well, I think there's one more thing that we have to do. And that's
Yeah, we do.
a little something I like to call Listener of the Week.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah.
This week's Listener of the Week is G-Show23. G-Show23 gave us 5 stars on the United States of America iTunes. They titled their review, More Than Okay. And the review is as follows. I often binge listen to the cast when driving to visit my family. I currently live in Toronto. My family lives in the New York City area. All right, boy, we don't need your whole life story.
New York City.
Given the boredom that is Western New York, I can safely save this cast makes those occasional 8 till the hour drives through the Finger Lakes region not just bearable, boo okay. Thanks, G-Show23. You are our listener of the week.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah.
You can be listener of the week by leaving a review on iTunes. You know where else you can leave a review? On Just Okay Extras on iTunes if you want to listen to Patreon podcasts. We just did one with Jay Reed. It's pretty fun. Fun little
I liked it.
bro hang sesh. Go to Just Okay Extras on iTunes and, leave a review there too. It helps us. It looks good. You've all done it too. Don't give me that you haven't. You're searching through iTunes looking for a new podcast to listen to maybe. And you're scanning the bits and you're like, ooh, this one about Siberian Huskies looks good. Let me check the reviews. Turns out they only have 2 reviews. Are you
I'm
going to
not
listen to
listening to
that
that.
stupid podcast with 2 reviews? No. You're going to shut off your phone and throw it in a sewer grate, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay. Seems
So
unwise.
just leave us some reviews, both Just Okay Extras and the Just Okay Gamers podcast. It's almost at the point where I need to yell at you guys because we haven't had a new review since February 5th. So, really, guys, come on. Give us some fucking reviews here.
Chop chop.
Yeah. I'm here pitching shit for Just Okay Extras, our side bitch, and we need some shit for our own, our fucking top bitch.
Main squeeze.
Yeah.
The main squeeze.
So please leave us reviews. Jesus Christ. Helps us out. Okie dokie. Nasty, you want to do some plugs?
Yeah, if you guys want to check us out, get any more information about us, you can go to justokgamers.com. Over in the right side, you'll find a link to our Patreon if you want to help support the podcast. That's how you can do it. Otherwise, like we said earlier, we opened up the merch store, shop.justokgamers.com. And if you want to get any Just Okay swag,
Just
check it out
okay
there.
swag.
Swag.
Yeah, do
Fires.
that. Also, like, just follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/justokgamers.
Do
You
it.
don't even
Yeah.
have to poke in. Just give us a follow.
Hit the follow button.
That'd be a big help to us. So there's all the work that you guys need to do.
Yeah, not much.
It's your homework
I mean,
assignment for the
we're
week.
asking for a lot for an hour episode, but what are you gonna do, right? It's late. I want to go
Yeah.
to bed. I
Been
know everyone
partying
else
all
does.
week.
Yeah, it's been a week of
Non-stop.
partying.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm fairly confident that Kool and the gang are definitely dead.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
moving, man.
there's actually buzzards pecking at them.
Oh,
I don't know how the
There's
buzzards
no
got
way.
in the house.
But they're alive still.
No, there's no way. Let's see. Here, I'm gonna. Let's see. I'm gonna throw this trash at them there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you hit Kool.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Starting right back up.
Still going.
They're still hunched over, but it sounds good.
Yeah. Do we listen to the whole thing?
oh God.
We'll see how much they want to play.
Oh, the groaning and the lamentations in the background.
I just want to hear them sing. I want to hear their beautiful voices. I don't know how I'm not tired of this song yet. Wow.
Whoa.
You dropped a few octaves there. All right, just take it easy. You guys can rest it off. Okay, wow. They
That
just
was fast.
immediately went to sleep.
Yeah, back to bed.
Well, good for them. Hopefully we'll get them kicked out before next week. We are doing voicemails next week, so send yours 615-763-JOKG or send an audio file to justokgamers@gmail.com. And that should be it, right, guys? Nasty's
Yeah.
got a long trip to Kentucky.
Yeah, I got a 8-hour drive ahead of me right now.
Ugh, I do not envy you.
Yeah, it's the things you got to do for fun sometimes.
Oh, boy. Yeah, especially after this week of partying. Oh, boy.
Yeah,
But you'll have something to talk about next week's podcast.
I will. Follow
Okay,
me on
everybody.
Instagram if you want to see some shit.
Yeah, follow Nasty. Nasty is gay on Instagram.
You taking the GoPro?
Sweet burn.
No,
You like
probably
that?
not.
Yeah, Milpool, you like it when I call him
Yeah,
gay?
very subtle. Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay, everybody, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Here we go. 1 hour, 3 minutes.
Pretty close.
It's got to be the shortest in a long time.
Yeah,
Way
but
long
some
time.
solid convo, dude. I think.
Yeah,
Usually
not
you
too
hate
dry.
it when we have real talk.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had nothing to say about any of those games that you guys are talking about because I haven't played either of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a
It
lot of
wasn't-
serious game talk.
Yeah, but it was I was interested, and it's like just such a stark contrast to the past week.
I
Right.
love talking about shit like that, so it's cool.
If that happened every week, I wouldn't enjoy it so much. But it was just a nice little change of pace.
That's why we got rid of Leak.
Leak.
Leaking legends.
Leaking Legends.
What, like other butts?
I'm hoping I'll be able to stream again Sunday. I should be back in time. Because it's going to be raining Sunday. So we'll see what happens.
Gotta go back in time.
Yeah.
How's
Plus, I
chat
do
doing?
get that hour.
Chat's hanging in there. Thanks for sticking around, guys. If anyone from Black and Ola's stream is still here, welcome. I saw that he hosted.
Yeah,
Like
you
halfway
gave
through.
him you gave him conniptions with your analysis of Zelda.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was languishing for a little bit, going, "Gweedo, no."
He would have probably been pretty good to have on for like a debate, because I know you really enjoyed the game.
Gweedo versus Black Enola. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Breath of the Wild. Is it good or does it suck?
I am an old man. That's a fair assessment. I mean, definitely old in gaming world.
Yeah, I think we all are.
Yeah, even Baby Nasty's getting up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 28 this year.
Yeah.
I'm becoming an elder statesman.
I got
Wow.
ID'd while I was buying. Later, man.
See ya,
Hey, good
Nasty.
job. See you, Nasty.
Safe travels, dude.
Yeah, man,
Thanks.
be careful.
Thanks,
guys. You got ID'd?
I got ID'd while I was buying vape juice.
Good for you.
yesterday. And the guy was like, "Oh wow, you're definitely okay." And kind of hurt a little.
Really, that hurt?
I thought you'd be
A little
proud.
bit.
Like,
Yeah,
I
that's a
don't
little bit
know.
of a compliment, right? Are you 30?
Well,
yet?
getting ID'd. Am I 38?
No, are you 30 yet?
I'm 31.
Oh, you are?
You don't even know how old I am.
No, I don't.
Yeah. I mean, getting ID'd, I guess, is a compliment, but him saying, like, "Oh, wow." Like, I've never gotten that before.
I made a terrible mistake carding that guy.
Oh shit! He's
You will
gonna
regret
he's
this.
gonna kick my ass.
I'm a lot
He's got,
older
like,
than you, and I'm
tattoos
gonna
like
kick your
Older
butt.
than me. What if
Yeah,
you could only fight people your age? How would that change the world?
I've never fought anyone, so it wouldn't affect me.
That would fundamentally change the balance of power in a way that I can't even begin to contemplate.
Right, like you can't even like aim. You definitely can't shoot a gun at anyone that's not your age.
You'd have to reorganize entire
you-
armies based on age detachments.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Like, do you
That'd
know
be crazy.
beforehand, or do you have to like exchange IDs before you shoot someone?
No, I mean you don't know.
There'd have to be like an agreed upon international standard of conflict where like we have to send the 65s against the 65s or something like that, you know?
I
And
know it'd be a whole different world. Be totally. Well, we probably wouldn't be. Do you think that we'd just give up, or it'd just be totally different?
Give
I don't
up
think
fighting?
Yeah,
it
we
would
just
be
live
a
in
world
peace.
of peace.
Yeah.
because older men
Nah.
would have to fight, right? Or would it just make it younger men but against the same age brackets?
It'd be
Yeah, I mean-
crazy if, like, once you hit the age of 25, then you had to fight another 25-year-old to the death. And
Oh,
then there was
man.
no fighting for the rest of your life. So you knew anyone above the age of 25 had killed someone.
Where are you coming up with
It's
this?
like a Logan's Run kind of a world, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
this is like a fucking movie here. We should write this.
screenplay.
Do you think this has legs?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like the Giver situation.
Like the Giver meets Hunger Games or something.
And then there's like Rocky. It's the next Rocky movie. And you show up to Rocky and you're like, "Hey, Rock, I know that you used to fight people of all ages." And he's like, "Yeah, I used to fight everybody." And then he teaches you the ways of how to fight everybody, and you just run around punching everybody. That's like
So you're like the vigilante who like figured out how to fight outside your age
I
bracket?
don't
Is that
know.
what
I'm
you're
just
saying?
spitballing here. Maybe don't go with the Rocky
get like this-
idea.
I got like
Okay.
this scene where he
Scrapping
like
the Rocky
becomes
idea.
enraged and he just balls up his fist and punches an 8-year-old kid into the dirt.
Yeah,
He's just like,
that'd be so great. And everybody's like, "What? How did he do it?" And then everybody's like afraid of him, like super afraid of the guy that can fight people that aren't his age. Oh my god, this is really good. No,
I have chills right now. Feel my
I
hands.
don't know.
I'm actually kind
I
of
think
excited
there might
about
be
this.
too many holes in this.
No, dude,
Because
it's a whole
everyone
new society. All right.
yeah, but everyone who is his age would just team up against him.
Yeah, that's true, but that's probably that comes the culmination of the movie, you know?
What if he had the ability to teach others what he knows?
Right.
And so he organizes a ragtag group of rebels composed of other guys that could fight any other age, just like him.
But it's only the people that are younger than him, because everybody
Yeah.
else has already killed people. They've already gone through the test. So he gathers up this ragtag bunch of people under the age of 25, let's say, and it's full of like 8-year-olds and 14-year-olds and shit.
And there's
he
like that
teaches
moral
them how
drama
to
of
fight.
having to kill for the first time, and like they're littler and shit.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Good luck. Good luck in your movie project.
Hey, fuck you, man. Give me some goddamn encouragement here.
You never give me any.
Well, because you don't have gold fucking ideas spouting out of your mouth like this one.
I have ideas.
I have ideas. I don't know what to say about that, because I honestly I think that would be great. If you make it into like a young adult novel first, you kidding me? It's the next Harry Potter, motherfucker.
It's gonna have a catchy title.
Yeah, what would the title be?
Threshold.
The Olive Garden.
Where you're here, you're gay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to do something real here. I'm really trying to throw us into the next stratosphere, and you guys are just memeing at me.
Oh, you're bringing us with you on this journey?
Oh man.
Yeah.
No, I figured you'd just ditch us once you hit stardom.
Well, now
That's
you
why I'm
put that
I'm
idea
trying
in
to
my
talk
head.
you out of it.
Oh shit.
I don't want you to leave.
All right, everybody. How's chat doing? Good?
Sniggle. We've run out of creativity. Going to make this a short pod, and then they start recording and come up with this gold. Fuck these guys.
Yeah, but you guys are here to witness it. I wish we were recording this, because that I could have like a little footnote to go back to it. Okay, hold on.
You're really serious about this, aren't you?
I kind of am. I think this idea has legs. Just
gonna record
imagine
this?
the fight scenes.
Like a whole army of ragtag children, like swarming like
Right.
older guys that have like. and
But
even
that
though
doesn't
they
make
don't
any sense. You just have, I mean, the best fighters would be like 19 through 24 anyways. So they'd all be the same age, pretty much. And who are they fighting? Just everyone else?
They're fighting all the people that have killed.
Yeah,
that
already
have
why?
killed.
killed to move
And
on.
who is like
The 25-year threshold.
Who is leading this society that says
I
that
don't
you
know,
have
man.
to kill someone?
Who fucking split up all the Mockingjay motherfuckers in Hunger Games into sectors? That stuff
Kind of like
doesn't
an-
need to be explained.
It's like an unspoken dystopian
This is
council.
just the
or
world they
something.
live in.
Yeah,
It's
but
been
wouldn't
this
they-
way.
Wouldn't they just figure that out at some point and all unite against the leaders
No, because
that are
this guy was
forcing them
born.
to kill each other?
This guy was born differently.
This guy, as in Rocky,
Like genetic
No,
recognition.
forget the
Rocky
Rocky
still the
part.
guy?
That was just me riffing. But but the rest is good. So anyways, you have the first fight, which is like, just two 25-year-olds in a fight to the death. Just to kind of set the tone. The second fight would probably be, it'd have to be like the main protagonist approaching his 25th fight, right?
Yeah,
His 25-year-old fight. And
and he's like all worried about it and shit.
yeah, he's all worried about it. Doesn't think he'll be good. And then how would he get out of it? Or maybe he does fight it, but something happens during the fight.
There needs
where-
to be like a catalytic moment, like where it breaks his conditioning.
Yeah, like he goes to take a swing at the dude, but the dude ducks, and he ends up like just socking some 90-year-old dude.
Yeah.
standing directly behind the other guy for some reason.
A 90-year-old referee or something. What if the fights are monitored by like a former fighter, past the test, older veteran type guy to make sure that they follow the rules, but they also don't back out. So like they force these kids to do this, or these young adults to do this. And in the process of okay, let's say he's fighting. This is way into layers, but let's say for some reason the fight isn't fair. Like he's fighting some guy that he had, and it's been building up like
like
a
his
problem.
high school,
with.
like his bully.
Yeah, right.
And he's like buff and shit, and like,
and he's underhanded too. It's like fuck. Like this kid wants to win no matter what, and he knows that he's going to cheat, and he knows that he's going to cheat. And it's like, I'm going to fucking die. I hate this kid. This kid's been ruining my life, my entire life. And now I have to fight him of all people. And then something happens where the kid tries to cheat the other kid that fucks up the balance, causing the protagonist to swing and kill the referee who's older. That breaks everything.
Or like, he's just like, there's this huge build up to the fight. And the taskmaster or whatever, the cell keeper, the guy that's leading him to the ring comes. He's like, it's time for you to fight, 25-year-old. You got to fight this fight to the death or else. He's like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then he's like, all right, well, then we're just going to put you to death. He's like, no. And he just like
and then punches him,
socks the dude, and then escapes. And then it like quick cuts, like, how do you get out? And then the guy's like all shook up. He's like,
he hit me.
He fucking hit me, bro.
Okay.
But the young ones aren't conditioned to hit any longer. What happened? He's an aberrant or something like that. Yeah.
But why is half the population killing each other at 25? I'm still kind of.
It's a form of population control because of limited resources.
Yeah, but why wait until they're 25 then?
Because that's good enough. That's a good enough age for them to like live a life.
Yeah.
And their reward is to live the rest of their life.
Basically up into 25, that's your peak productivity. Like we got the best out of what you can produce, and then it's
not. You're completely useless until
I know,
like,
but this is a dystopian
13
future.
or
They're
14.
subjectively determining that you're not of value after 25, and that's a way of thinning the herd. I mean, obviously that's dumb, but I mean that's what they decided.
It's just it's this like tribal world that they live in. Like this is just how tradition has been. We can't fight each other that aren't the same age. So you have one fight in your life, and it's to get all your aggression out, but you have to kill the guy.
It's the better of the two that survives is allowed to live out the rest of his days and continue to produce and drain the resources, but the other one dies because he's being construed. It's very Klingon almost. Construed to be weaker, Right. The weaker one won't drain the resources. It's like a reverse Logan's Run in the fact, like, once you become really old, they kill you and they make you go off into exile and die because society wants to stay young and virile. We don't want to take care of the old. This is just cutting to the chase a fuck ton quicker.
Yeah. And then you have the eventual, once he escapes, just him like figuring out that he can do this and running around the streets just hitting defenseless people.
So he's a prick.
No, because he's been, oppressed this whole time. He was forced to fight for his life. Now he's just running around.
He wasn't. He was only forced to fight once, and he didn't do it.
Yeah.
So why would he? But why would he want to hit innocent people?
I don't know if I come up with the reason, but that has to be in the movie.
Oh yeah, just randomly punching people that are like.
This is how movies are made. I'm sure of it. We'll come up with a reason. I don't know. But we'll come up.
But you have to have that scene. You have to have him running around like Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, just socking motherfuckers in the face, and then you get the fucking money shot. So first,
it comes on him.
Yeah.
Turns into a porno.
You get the scene of him like finding a kid that's worthy of this, probably like a 14-year-old, and he's like, "Just do it, just fucking hit me," and he's like training him and stuff, and then the kid slaps him, and he's like, "You did it, son. Now go get your friends. We're gonna fuck this place up."
Fuck what up?
They're killing
everything. Yeah.
They don't want to fight for their lives. He's gonna go get the kids.
We're gonna save the next generation from being forced to do this, and we're gonna stop the society from deciding who lives and who dies by making them fight each other at an arbitrary point in their lives.
And then
this will never work.
And then the money shot. This is the money shot. Is the fucking kid army just going to fucking town and fighting all
Kids.
these old dudes that have beat up people because they can't defend themselves. They can't fight them because they're not their age.
Yeah, they can't stop. So you have like an 8-year-old plunging a dagger into like some 30-year-old defender guy at the gates, you know,
Right.
and
But where's the? I mean, where's the fight if these people can't?
You know
defend
what,
themselves?
Milpool? I hear a lot of naysaying from you, all right?
I mean, I want a producer credit regardless.
No,
but-
you're not getting anything. All you've
Hey,
done
come
is
on.
shit on this
No,
beautiful,
I'm pushing
beautiful
this story
idea.
forward by asking important questions.
No. All right. I'm going to write this. I'm going to write it. I'm going to write a screenplay, guys.
I want to help.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's a few little details we got to iron out, but I think we got a millionaire idea on our hands here. And Milpool, we're going to be looking down on you from our
Executive
high
producer.
as fuck horses, dude.
I will sue your asses into the ground.
No, I'll play this in court, and they'll be like, yeah, this dude was just like saying all this sucked.
No, they'll say this dude was completely involved in the birth
No.
of this idea.
What idea have you presented?
I've pushed the story forward by questioning the
He was a
holes in the
foil.
plot.
Nah,
It was
you're
a
out.
creative foil.
You're out. You're out.
Fuck.
Nasty's
Fuck
out
you.
too. I don't give a fuck. Me and Wally gonna have a podcast. Just okay, 25-year-old fighters. That's what we'll call the
Stupid
movie.
name.
25-year-old
Stupid
fighters.
25-year-old fighter.
Yeah.
It's called Kid War.
Oh yeah, Kid War is pretty straight and to the point.
I like.
This was gold. We should have recorded this. Oh well. Maybe I'll strip it off the Twitch thing and throw it at the end.
Please
of the
do. I
podcast.
think that's
That would be
special extra.
Okay, everybody, that's it. Yeah, it does say VODs, but we'd have to wait a day to put up the episode, which I'm not too keen on. Maybe I'll throw it on the extras. That'd be a good little teaser on the extras. Just okay extras. Have Porridge put it up there. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.